Hey guys, just got back from a really cool show this weekend. Sold some really cool books, got some even cooler books. Let's see what I got. Let's start. Hey ladies and gents, your pal Rob here. Okay, so I had a really cool show. I sold a lot of books, including the Clone Wars, Star Wars Clone Wars #1, and a couple other really cool books. I was able to acquire some books that I thought I wouldn't be able to get. They happened to be at the show. So let's see what I got. I came across a couple of comics I think are kind of cool. Never really was a fan before, but now I'm starting to, I guess, grow to like his artwork. And that would be Skottie Young. I got this Fearless issue #1. I thought it was kind of neat. Are you a Skottie Young fan? I know some people can't stand his artwork, but I think it's kind of quirky, kind of neat. You know, some people call them baby covers. I guess they are, but you know, I'm a cover guy, so I think his artwork is so unique. I could actually see in the future, this is my personal opinion, there being a collecting base for his artwork. So I got this Fearless one. I picked up this Scream issue 1. You know, I think it's kind of neat. You know, he has this unique way of drawing comics, and got a Kang the Conqueror #1. I think it's kind of neat, you know. Some people don't like it, but I don't know. This is I guess, a new spec I'm working on here. Skottie Young covers. Philadelphia, this is issue #7. Yeah, Skottie Young. So I think Skottie Young is, you know, different, kind of cool. All right, ladies and gents, just a reminder, I'm doing a 2,100 subscriber contest. Got the books right here. Just a reminder about what books I'm giving away. We got Predator, Cold War #1, Web of Spider-Man 70, first Spider-Hulk, Poe Dameron #1, first BB-8, Fantastic Four 352. This is the first cameo of Mr. Mobius from the TVA. And we have here Spawn 306, the first appearance of Raptor, and this book goes for about $30 plus. It's a hot book right now. And I will also be throwing in this book, Scream #1, really cool Skottie Young cover. Guys, occasionally I'll be throwing books in there. Just a reminder for you guys, when I reach 2,100 subscribers, I'll be doing a drawing. Okay guys, now I have also picked up Spider-Geddon, issue #4. This is the first appearance of Spider-Cop. Now I'm picking up every Spider new appearance whenever I find them really cheap. This book can be had for like $1 or $2. It's not that expensive. I even picked up the variant, I think for like a couple of bucks too. So, will we ever see Spider-Cop? Probably not, but I had to cover my bases just in case we see something like this in the Spider-Verse. So for $1 or $2, it's up to you. I'll buy them all day long. And I also picked up Ultimate Civil War Spider-Ham. This is the first appearance of Wolverham. So that's kind of an interesting character. We ever see Wolverham in the Spider-Verse? Probably not, but it'd be kind of neat if we did, right? Wolverham, I can't believe it. Hey guys, if you're interested in buying some of these comics I talk about on my channel, then come by and visit my online store, robscomics.com, where I will be listing some of these comics for sale that we talk about or I show on my show. You know I like cool covers, great stories, first appearances, and spec comics. So come on by and visit robscomics.com. Hope to see you there soon. Okay, I picked up a copy of Exiles Issue 2. This is the variant. Now this is the first full appearance of Valkyrie and second cover appearance, because her first cover appearance is on issue #1, but she's not in story. Anyway, this book goes for about 20 bucks. And it's also the first cameo of Captain America Peggy Carter. So Peggy Carter's first appearance is in issue #3. So keep that in mind. And we're supposed to be seeing, according to rumor, Valkyrie in, I guess, a future Thor movie. So this might be a good spec. Okay, I found a couple other really cool books. We got Farmhand, issue number 1. This is the San Diego Comic-Con variant in 2018. It's kind of neat. This has been optioned, and it's a really fascinating story. I'm not going to get into it. If you read the first book, you'll probably read the rest. You see this book because the book right now, this book is really cold right now, so you can probably find it for not very much. Either it's the regular issue or whatever. This book is worth it in my opinion. And then I picked up the Incredible Hercules number 133. Now this is the origin of Amadeus Cho, a character we should be seeing. He has a future in Marvel. Cool character. He's also known as Brawn, formerly as Totally Awesome Hulk. So this book goes for about $20 plus. If you see it for a couple of bucks like I did, well, you probably should pick it up. I think it's a good spec. And then we have Gamora here. This is, I'm guessing, her first solo series. This is the variant. It goes for about, 15, 20 bucks. And we're probably gonna see more of her. So anything she's in, especially her first solo series, is probably worth picking up. Haven't read it yet, but for a couple of bucks, I think it's probably worth getting. And then I got Black Badge number 1. This is the 1 in 20 variant, Jeff Lemire's story. This has been optioned. This is going to be this is kind of a cool idea. Special Forces Boy Scouts. So if this comes to fruition, this should be really fascinating. So, but nothing's come of it yet. This book's kind of cold right now. This book goes for about 50. The regular book goes for about 20. Sometimes you can find it cheaper because people don't really care about this right now. So this might be a good spec later on. But right now it's kind of cold. And then we have Ha Ha number 1. This book I do like. Each comic has a different story in it. This book is worth it. I guess it kind of follows the Ice Cream Man's type of anthology storytelling involving clowns. This is worth it. Now this is the variant. This book goes for about $20 plus. Or actually, it doesn't really matter about number 1 because they're all different stories. Now we're off to Star Wars. You guys know I'm a huge Star Wars fan. So I found Star Wars Bounty Hunters issue number 2. And this is the first appearance of a couple of new bounty hunters. So this book, it supposedly goes for about $10 plus, but you can find it for like a couple of bucks, sometimes even cover. With the Boba Fett show coming and future shows, this might be a good spec. New bounty hunters, Star Wars is hot right now. This book isn't. So if you see it for a cover price or less, I think it's a good pickup. And then we have Star Wars Adventures number 7. This is the first appearance of Hondo Ohnaka, one of my favorite pirates. This guy is an awesome character. This book is hot. This book goes for about 30 plus right now. Star Wars Adventures is the, I guess, kid series. This is also if you look here, this is the first cover and first full appearance of Hondo. I've sold lots of these books. They sell fast. This book is an excellent spec. If we see him in live format, this book's gonna be insane. I think this book is an excellent spec. Okay, so you guys know I like Kanto. Watch you, Franco. Anyway, so I was at this show, sitting at my table, selling comics, and the guy across from me, whose name I forget, I apologize if you're watching, I forgot your name. I guess he watches the channel and he knows I'm a big Kanto fan. So he said, Rob, I got some comics you probably want to buy. Here they are. And here's one right here. Kanto number 1. This is the New York Comic Con variant. I thought that was really neat. I hadn't gotten it yet. I'm glad he had them. His prices were very reasonable. I got this one. I got the, I guess, version variant. I had this one too. I guess this is a black and white or a sketch variant, which is kind of neat. Both version variants. So thank you, sir, for bringing these to my table. I really appreciate having these. These are going in my collection. I have lots of copies of the regular number 1 and also the second, third prints. I didn't have these. And these are going into the PC or personal collection. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate you bringing me these books. for an excellent price. If you guys see these books, Canto has been optioned by the Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Studios. I'm not sure when they're going to development, but I think Canto is a really good story, really good comic. If done right, this book's gonna be insane. I think they're excellent specs if you see them for a low price, because right now the book has come down a lot because it's cold right now. There hasn't been any news about it lately. I think Canto is a great book to get. Okay, I'm not a big video game fan. I suck at video games, but I know the comics are hot right now. So I bought a collection that I'll be showing you guys soon. I've been going through some of the comics, and I came across this. I guess this is a Minecraft ash can, or I believe this is the first Minecraft comic. Now this was given out, I think, at New York Comic Con or something. I know that a lot were given out, but like most things, when people get freebies, they usually forget them or throw them away or whatever later on. If you see this Minecraft, it says free from Dark Horse. I believe it's from 2019. If you see this book, it goes for money now. I think the last sale was $70 or $80 for one of these. If you see this book, right now video games are hot, whether it be, you know, Zelda. Zelda's really hot. What else is really hot? Anything like Mario Brothers comics are hot right now. So if you see any video game comics, the first appearances, they're probably worth getting because right now they are on fire. Okay, so I bought this book a while ago. Sun Bakery, you know, it's a pure cover buy. So at the show I came across this book right here. This is a variant. Phantom? Yeah. And I figured, yeah, it looks kind of like a similar style to this book. So I bought it. Once again, a pure cover buy. That's why I bought it. Nothing special. I know it's silly, but it's a theme. You know, bubblegum, blowing bubblegum covers, or Crisis, you know, carrying covers. This is another theme. Maybe I'll start working on this one. And probably bondage covers too. I think some bondage covers are pretty cool too. And speaking of bondage covers, I came across this one in a collection. Lost in Space, Annual number 1. Now this is a bondage cover. I remember seeing this show. I don't ever recall seeing this type of action going on in the show. This one comes under controversial comic, by the way. I saw that one. I guess I could see why it's controversial. This book goes for about 20 bucks. It's not super hard to find, but it is an unusual cover. I guess that's why it's so popular. Is it worth getting? It's up to you. It's different. Anyway, one of my collecting themes is trying to find covers that are controversial too, so it falls in that category. I was really happy to find this one right here. Spider-Man 2 Thanos variant. I think this is a 1, gosh, I want to say a 1 in 50, but it's probably a 1 in 25. I had to look it up. This is the first appearance, Spider-Man 2, of the evil Miles Morales from Earth 616. There's a lot of variants with this series, issue number 1. This is one of the cooler ones. This one goes for about 50 bucks or so. Yeah, that's probably what it cost me. Although I did buy it in a group, so maybe it didn't cost quite that much. Cool cover. Evil Miles is a character I could see in a future movie. Anything of his is worth getting, whether it be Miles Morales Spider-Man issue 10, where you see Evil Miles 616 as Ultimatum. So that book, and you should probably get, you don't have to necessarily get this variant, but there is a regular cover and there's also all kinds of variants you can buy of the first appearance of Evil Miles from Earth 616. I think it's a really good spec. Now I'm also trying to collect photo variants. I found this one. This is Shuri number 2. This is not new. I bought this one roughly a year ago. Cool cover. We all know this is T'Challa's sister, who is, according to what we've read in rumor, she's destined to be the next Black Panther. This is cool. Now what I got at the show, thanks to my buddy Chris and his wingman Connor, his son, who were awesome neighbors next to me at the show. He had this on his wall, among other books he had on the wall. We did a little trading back and forth, and I was looking forward to finding this book right here. This was awesome. Glad he had this on his wall. Had to get it. Killmonger variant. I think it's a really cool book. Like I said, I'm trying to collect more and more photo variants. So, are these good specs? Sure. Why not? If you're collecting photo variants, you know, you got all kinds. You got Chris Evans, you got Captain America, you got Tony Stark, and other ones. These are pretty cool in my opinion, so I'm happy to have them. I'm hoping to add more to my collection.